Good morning, students. Today, I want to discuss about the CPU scheduling algorithms. For CPU scheduling algorithms, you have required 5 points. The 5 points are CPU utilization, throughput, turnaround time, waiting time, response time. Once again, I have repeated CPU utilization, throughput, turnaround time, waiting time, and response time. For this, we are having achieved maximum CPU utilization, maximum throughput, minimum turnaround time, minimum waiting time, and minimum response time. Once again, I am repeated. Based on the 5 points, you have to achieve maximum CPU utilization. Second one, maximum throughput. Third one, minimum turnaround time. Fourth one, minimum waiting time. Fifth one, minimum response time. Once again, I am repeated. You have to achieve maximum CPU utilization. Second one, maximum throughput. Third one, minimum turnaround time. Fourth one, minimum waiting time. Fifth one, minimum response time. These are the 5 criteria to achieve the optimization. For this, I have discussed one example, that is first come first serve. We can call it as a FCFS. What is the meaning? First come first serve. That is the meaning of this scheduling algorithm. So, for this, I have to prepare scheduling algorithms for first come first serve. Here, take the example. I am consider process and its burst time. So, I have considered 3 process and the burst time like this. So, here I have considered 3 process P1, P2, P3. The P1 is having 24. 24 is the burst time of P1 process. Next, P2. The P2 contains 3. That is the burst time. Next, P3 contains 3. That is the burst time. Now, tell me which is first out of 3 process. Here, the P1 is first out of P2, P3. So, P1 executed first. Here, up to 24, the P1 is executed. What about P2, P3? P2 require only 3. Now tell me 24 plus 3, which is equivalent to 27. Now P2 is executed. Next P3 executed. The P3 is only 3. Next 27 plus 3, which is equivalent to 30. So total time required for to complete the process P1, process P2, process P3 is 30. Why 30? Because 24 plus 3 plus 3, which is equivalent to 30. It is called as a the total completion of process P1, P2 and P3. Okay. Here there is a disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? The process P2 and process P3 only require 3 value, but the process P1 is required to finish the task about 24. So the first come first serve is not effective one when compared to other algorithms. This is the example for first come first serve. Here we are using 3 process P1, P2, P3. Out of 3 process, the P1 is having more value when compared to P2 and P3. So this is the reason the first come first serve is required to provide the control transfer to other process. Then other process might complete the task. Okay, that is the situation is happened over the FCFS. The FCFS is nothing but first come first serve. Okay, so the first come first serve is a non-preemptive and preemptive scheduling algorithm. Both will be performed. Sometimes there is a chance to allow the other process can be executed in the job pool. Okay, this is for first come first serve. So the total time is required for to complete all the 3 process is 30, and you have to calculate the average also. The average is 10. If you want to calculate the average